Pastor Ralf Friedrichs shared a powerful message about the book of Acts, more specifically Acts 12. King Herod was a powerful man, but he was not a good man. He wanted people to like him. He did cruel things for power. He did not follow God's ways. He caused great fear among people. This was a very dark time. Trouble was surely coming for God's people. Herod had already hurt James. James was a close friend of Jesus. Herod saw this action please some people, so he planned even more evil. He decided to arrest Peter next. Peter was a leader, a strong voice for God. Herod wanted to silence his message. The early church was very worried then. Peter was put into a secure prison. It was likely a cold, dark place. Many soldiers were assigned to guard him, 16 soldiers in total, a large number. He was chained securely to them. It seemed completely impossible to escape. Humanly speaking, there was no hope left. Peter faced a truly terrible and uncertain fate. Herod had a very specific plan, a wicked and cruel plan for Peter. After the Passover festival ended, he would bring Peter out to the public. He would show him to all the people, then he would likely order his death. This was Herod's terrible, cruel intention. Fear gripped many hearts during this time. Imagine being Peter in that cold cell. Chains were heavy on his hands. Soldiers were all around him watching. Death could come to him any day. His good friend James was already gone. It was a truly scary situation to face. What would you feel in that place? Perhaps fear, despair, or even anger? But Peter was surprisingly different. The Bible tells us he was sleeping soundly, in fact, not restless. How could this possibly be true? He was filled with an inner peace. God himself gave him this peace. A peace that passes all understanding. His heart was calm, his spirit was still. Peter trusted God completely and fully. He knew that God was in control. He had seen God's amazing power before. He had walked closely with Jesus. He learned so much about real faith. Faith is simply trusting God always. Even when things look very bad, Peter held on to his strong faith. Meanwhile, the church was praying fervently. They prayed without stopping for a moment. They prayed earnestly for Peter's safety. They loved him very dearly as a brother. They knew that prayer was powerful. God always hears our earnest prayers. They lifted Peter up to God in heaven. Their collective faith was also at work. It was the night before Herod's evil plan. Peter was sleeping between two soldiers. Suddenly, a bright light shone brilliantly. A brilliant light in the dark prison cell. An angel of the Lord appeared there. God had sent his help from heaven. A special messenger from God himself. Hope arrived in that very dark moment. The angel gently touched Peter's side. "Quick, get up now," he urged Peter. Peter opened his eyes, likely surprised. And then a true miracle happened. The heavy chains fell off his wrists. They just dropped from his hands. God's amazing power broke those chains. Instantly he was free from their hold. "Get dressed quickly," the angel then said. "Put on your sandals for your feet. Wrap your outer cloak around you now. And then, you must follow me." Peter obeyed the angel's clear words. He was still a bit dazed by it all. Was this real, or was it a vision? He followed the angel in simple faith. They walked quietly past the first guard. The soldiers did not stir from sleep. They walked silently past the second guard. No one saw them leave the cell. God made them unseen by the guards. He protected Peter every single step. He led him out safely from danger, step by step towards his freedom. They finally reached the outer iron gate, the big, strong iron gate of the prison. This gate led out to the city streets. It was very strong and extremely heavy. How would it ever open for them? Then, another amazing miracle occurred. The gate opened all by itself, swinging wide for them to pass through. This incredible event shows us something vital. God is the ultimate and true doorkeeper. No lock or bar can hold him back. No human barrier is too strong for him. He opens important doors for his people. Doors that no one else can ever open. He always makes a way for us. Trust his mighty power to open doors. Peter was now safely outside the prison. The angel then suddenly left his side. Peter stood there, completely free at last. He finally understood what had happened. "Now I know for sure," he exclaimed. "The Lord truly sent his angel. He rescued me from Herod's hand." God's powerful deliverance was absolutely real. Peter's miraculous escape is a great lesson. It teaches us so much about faith. It teaches us about God's endless power. When you feel trapped, lost, or afraid, remember Peter in that dark prison. Trust God completely, just like he did. Pray earnestly like the church prayed. God can still work mighty miracles today.